Okay, so today we're going to talk about the pattern of crashes that just destroys accounts, destroys brokers, destroys many people. There's something here and it's a common pattern and you must know this. And I think you've all heard, right? There's no such thing as easy money. The easy money has to end. We do not know when it will end, but it has to end. So let me quote you two cases in the market. I'm sure we're going to see another more in the next 2 years. I'll just quote you two. You see, when, this is the Forex thing, when the Euro, see, there was a pair called the Euro CHF pair, Euro against the Swiss franc. Now, when the Europeans, Swiss Central Bank pegged the value of the CHF against the Euro, you know that it will go in a very tight range, correct? So what was your favorite trade here? Your favorite trade was very simple. If the thing goes here, you buy. You buy. You buy. You sell, you buy, you sell, you buy, you buy, you buy, you sell, you buy, you sell. And this went on for a period of about 3 years. Okay, everything is fine. Then one fine day, when the Swiss bank broke the peg, this is Euro against CHF by the way, so it's fixed. When the Swiss bank broke the peg, that means we're not going to be tied to Euro, guess what? The CHF went down by 3,000 pips in a matter of 5 minutes. So all your gains here, your little gains that you had accumulated over the years were suddenly gone. Plus your account. That's case one. Remember, no easy money. I'm okay if you guys make easy money, but put it in your account. The next case, again, similar. So these are similar patterns. So if you see this, just know that things do not last, okay? In fact, as a bonus, I'm going to give you another example. Yes. Now the next thing is, earlier this year in 2018, there was something called the VIX. Now we know that most of the time the VIX is going to go like this. Only sometimes it goes up. So it went in a range for very long. What did they do? They sold put options here. What does that mean? If you sell the put, it cannot go up, okay? As long as it's within the range, you make money. So these guys were making lots of money. In fact, one fund made about 180% a year. Which hedge fund can do 180%? None. But that fund made 180% a year. Then one fine day in January, February, guess what? The VIX went up. And just like that, many funds went bust. So all the money that was made earlier went bust. And even an ETF that was based on the VIX also went bust. And these are ETFs released by the big banks, okay? So I didn't hear of people that actually lost catastrophically, but they lost their account, but they didn't lose that they owed more than the bank. That was a different thing. Probably there was some of that. So again, it went way too long and suddenly something happens and people go bust. That's case 2. Now I'm going to show you case 3 now. If you guys are experienced enough, if you guys know that from 2001 to 2007, let's not talk about the housing. There was, at that time, commodities were going up. There was a book by Jim Rogers actually, right? He was writing about commodities. Now, because commodities were going up, commodity currencies went up. I'm talking about the Aussie, I'm talking about the NZ, New Zealand Kiwi, and I'm talking about the CAD, Canadian dollar. So the interest rates on these countries were very high. And the interest rates on the USD and yen were very low. Correct? So what do? You just buy this against this, and you would make like 5%, 6%, 10% because you are earning interest, 11%, 12% a year. And what happened during the currency crisis or the great crisis of 2008? Once again, bang! You saw how many thousand pips that went down, right? Like when the Aussie went down by half to the US dollar. So suddenly the guys who held these funds lost everything that they made for 3 or 4 years. Gone. Finished. Because the Aussie went down against the yen, the Aussie went down against the US dollar. Once again, Easy money, easy, and it's gone. Okay, so this is what I'm telling you guys now. If you look at the structure of the market, the S&P 500, since 2009 and 2018, the market has been going on like this. Of course, there are little corrections, yeah. It's become to a point where we can say that if it goes down, buy on dips. For how long do you think this is going to last? It's up to you.